Welcome to our video on the top 20 movies about money. Whether you're fascinated by the high-stakes world of finance, intrigued by the cunning strategies of con artists, or inspired by tales of entrepreneurial grit, this list has something for everyone. From dramatic true stories of corporate corruption to thrilling heist plots and insightful looks at the entrepreneurial spirit, these films offer a captivating exploration of the many facets of money in business. So let's begin the video. Number 20. Focus. The plot follows Nikki, a veteran con artist, who takes Jess, an aspiring femme fatale, under his wing. However, their relationship takes an unexpected turn as they become romantically involved. Set in New Orleans and Buenos Aires, the story explores Nikki's latest scheme, which involves manipulating a billionaire race car owner named Rafael Garriga. As Nikki and Jess work together, their growing feelings for each other threaten to derail the elaborate con. The film's blend of romance, humor, and suspense makes it an entertaining watch for fans of heist movies and character-driven narratives. Number 19. Gold. Inspired by true events, the film follows the roller coaster journey of a modern-day prospector who strikes it big in the unlikeliest of places. Matthew McConaughey plays Kenny Wells, a down-and-out businessman desperate for a lucky break. Teaming up with a geologist named Michael Acosta, Kenny embarks on a daring expedition to the Indonesian jungle in search of gold. Against all odds, they discover a massive deposit, propelling Kenny into the upper echelons of the mining industry. As Kenny's fortune grows, he navigates the highs and lows of newfound wealth, facing challenges from Wall Street, the government, and his own partners. The film explores themes of ambition, greed, and the elusive nature of the American dream, set against a backdrop of exotic locales and corporate intrigue. Number 18. Boiler Room. Boiler Room is an intense and gripping drama directed by Ben Younger, offering a raw glimpse into the high-pressure world of stockbroking and financial scams. The film stars Giovanni Ribisi as Seth Davis, a young college dropout who becomes entangled in the fast-paced and morally dubious world of a shady brokerage firm. With standout performances from Vin Diesel, Nia Long, and Ben Affleck, Boiler Room explores themes of ambition, greed, and the ethical dilemmas faced by those chasing the American dream. Number 17. War Dogs. War Dogs, directed by Todd Phillips and released in 2016, is a dark comedy drama based on true events. The film stars Jonah Hill and Miles Teller as Ephraim DeVerley and David Pacuz, two young men who exploit a government initiative that allows small businesses to bid on U.S. military contracts. Their entrepreneurial adventure spirals out of control when they land a $300 million deal to arm the Afghan military, putting them in the crosshairs of some very dangerous people. The movie combines humor and suspense, offering a gripping tale of ambition, corruption, and the consequences of chasing the American dream through dubious means. Number 16. Margin Call. Margin Call is a 2011 financial thriller directed by J.C. Shandor, set during the tumultuous early stages of the 2008 financial crisis. The film unfolds over a tense 24-hour period at an unnamed investment bank, where a group of key players confront the impending collapse of their firm due to the over-leveraging of toxic mortgage-backed securities. The film expertly explores themes of greed, ethical ambiguity, and the human cost of financial decisions, all while highlighting the cold, high-stakes environment of Wall Street. Number 15. American Made. This is an American biographical crime comedy drama directed by Doug Liman and starring Tom Cruise as Barry Seal, a real-life pilot who becomes embroiled in the world of drug smuggling and covert operations during the 1980s. The story begins with Seal, a commercial airline pilot who is recruited by a CIA agent, Monty Schaefer, to take aerial photographs of rebel forces in Central America. As he becomes more deeply involved in the operation, Seal starts smuggling drugs for the cartel, leading to a double life filled with wealth, danger, and deception. The film showcases his rise to infamy, the challenges he faces, and the impact of his actions on his family, particularly his wife Lucy. Number 14. The Founder. The film is based on the true story of Croc, a struggling milkshake machine salesman who stumbles upon the innovative restaurant run by brothers Dick and Mac McDonald. Set in the 1950s, the narrative follows Croc as he recognizes the potential of the McDonald brothers' efficient speedy service system, which revolutionizes fast food. Eager to capitalize on this success, Croc persuades the brothers to let him franchise their brand. However, as Croc's ambitions grow, so does his ruthlessness, leading to a series of conflicts with the brothers over control and vision for the company. The The film explores themes of ambition, greed, and the darker side of the American dream, showcasing Croc's transformation from a determined entrepreneur to a cutthroat businessman willing to betray the very people who helped him succeed. Number 13. American Hustle. American Hustle, directed by David Russell and released in 2013, is a crime drama inspired by the real-life abscam scandal of the late 1970s and early 1980s. The story revolves around Irving Rosenfeld, a skilled con man who teams up with his equally cunning and seductive partner Sidney Prosser. They are forced to work for a wild FBI agent named Richie DeMasso, who pushes them into a world of Jersey power brokers and the mafia. This is a stylish and energetic film that blends elements of comedy, drama, and crime. Number 12. The Banker. The film is based on the true story of two African-American entrepreneurs, Bernard Garrick and Joe Morris, who devise an audacious plan to challenge the systemic racism of the 1960s banking industry. Set against the backdrop of a racially segregated America, the narrative follows Garrett, who aspires to break into the real estate market but faces significant obstacles due to discrimination. After teaming up with Morris, a wealthy club owner, they recruit a working-class white man, Matt Steiner, to pose as the frontman of their business. This strategic move allows them to navigate the barriers imposed by a racially biased system and help other African Americans pursue the American dream. The film has received a mix of reviews, with critics praising the strong performances of the cast, particularly Mackie and Jackson, while noting that its approach to storytelling sometimes feels familiar. Number 11. Molly's Game. This is a gripping biographical drama directed by Aaron Sorkin in his directorial debut. Based on the true story of Molly Bloom, the film chronicles her journey from an Olympic-class skier to the mastermind behind the world's most exclusive high-stakes poker game. After a devastating injury ends her skiing career, Molly's life takes a dramatic turn as she enters the world of poker, organizing games for Hollywood elites, sports stars, and business tycoons. Her empire grows, but so does the attention from the FBI. With her reputation and freedom at stake, Molly finds an ally in her defense attorney, Charlie Jaffe, who helps uncover the real story behind her rise and fall. The movie delves into the glamorous and perilous world of underground gambling. Number 10. Uncut Gems. This is a tense and electrifying thriller directed by the Safdie brothers. Starring Adam Sandler in a career-defining role, the film dives deep into the chaotic life of Howard Ratner, a charismatic New York City jeweler always on the lookout for the next big score. Set in the bustling Diamond District, the story follows Howard as he makes a series of high-stakes bets that could lead to the windfall of a lifetime. Desperate to pay off mounting debts, he juggles business, family, and adversaries while chasing a rare opal that could solve all his problems. Uncut Gems is a relentless ride, capturing the anxiety and thrill of Howard's relentless pursuit of fortune. Number 9. Lord of War. Lord of War is a gripping and provocative crime drama directed by Andrew Niccol. Nicolas Cage plays Yuri Orlov, a Ukrainian immigrant who rises to prominence as one of the world's most successful and ruthless arms dealers. Operating in a morally ambiguous world, Yuri exploits conflicts around the globe, supplying weapons to anyone who can pay, including dictators, warlords, and corrupt governments. As his empire grows, Yuri's luxurious lifestyle and professional success come at a steep personal cost, including strained relationships with his family and constant evasion from relentless Interpol agent Jack Valentine. Lord of War is a thought-provoking and intense examination of the human cost of the arms trade, offering both entertainment and a sobering reflection on the ethics of global commerce. Number 8. The Big Short. The Big Short is a 2015 biographical crime comedy drama directed by Adam McKay, based on Michael Lewis's best-selling book. The film chronicles the events leading up to the 2007 to 2008 financial crisis, focusing on a group of savvy investors who predicted the collapse of the housing bubble and decided to bet against it. Starring Christian Bale, Steve Carell, Ryan Gosling, and Brad Pitt, the film weaves together multiple storylines, showcasing the perspectives of different financial professionals as they navigate the complexities of the mortgage market. The narrative is enriched with innovative storytelling techniques, including fourth-wall-breaking cameos from celebrities like Margot Robbie and Anthony Bourdain, who explain intricate financial concepts in relatable terms. Number 7. The Social Network. The film chronicles the tumultuous rise of Facebook and its co-founder Mark Zuckerberg. Based on the book The Accidental Billionaires by Ben Mesrich, the story begins in 2003 when Zuckerberg, a Harvard University student and programming prodigy, creates a website called FaceMash, which quickly gains popularity on campus. As Zuckerberg's ambition grows, he partners with Eduardo Saverin to launch the Facebook, a social networking site that rapidly expands beyond Harvard. However, their success attracts the attention of rival entrepreneurs and legal challenges, particularly from the Winklevoss twins, who claim Zuckerberg stole their idea. The film captures the ambition and controversies behind one of the most influential platforms of the digital age. Number 6. The Gentleman. The Gentleman is a stylish crime comedy film directed by Guy Ritchie released in 2019. The story follows American expatriate Mickey Pearson, played by Matthew McConaughey, who has built a highly profitable marijuana empire in London. As Mickey decides to sell his business for a substantial profit, word of his intentions spreads, triggering a series of plots, schemes, and betrayals from various shady characters eager to take over his lucrative operation. As the narrative unfolds, audiences are treated to a mix of dark humor, clever dialogue, and intricate storytelling, characteristic of Ritchie's signature style. Whether you're a fan of Ritchie's previous works or new to his films, this movie promises to deliver an entertaining and thrilling experience. Number 5. The Pursuit of Happyness. This is a 2006 American biographical drama film directed by Gabrielle Muxino and starring Will Smith as Chris Gardner, a homeless salesman. The screenplay by Stephen Conrad is based on Gardner's nearly one-year struggle being homeless while raising his son Christopher Jr., played by Jaden Smith in his film debut. The film follows Gardner, a struggling salesman, as he takes custody of his son and begins a life-changing professional career as a stockbroker. Despite facing incredible odds, including becoming homeless and living in shelters and subway bathrooms with his son, Gardner perseveres in his pursuit of happiness and a better life for himself and his child. The Pursuit of Happyness is an inspiring story about family, determination, and never giving up on one's dreams, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable obstacles. Number 4. Slumdog Millionaire. Slumdog Millionaire is a 2008 British Indian drama directed by Danny Boyle based on the novel by Vikas Swarup. The film tells the inspiring story of Jamal Malik, played by Dev Patel, a young man from the slums of Mumbai who becomes a contestant on the Indian version of the game show Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? As Jamal answers questions on the show, he faces intense scrutiny and suspicion of cheating. In flashbacks, the film reveals his harrowing life experiences that have equipped him with the knowledge to answer each question correctly. From the struggles of growing up in poverty to his enduring love for Latika, Jamal's journey is marked by resilience, hope, and the quest for a better life. Slumdog Millionaire is not just a tale of luck and fate. It explores themes of love, destiny, and the stark realities of life in India. Number 3. Catch Me If You Can. Catch Me If You Can is a captivating and stylish crime drama directed by Steven Spielberg, based on the incredible true story of one of the most notorious con artists in history. The film stars Leonardo DiCaprio as Frank Abagnale Jr. and Tom Hanks as the FBI agent determined to catch him. Set in the 1960s, the film follows the teenage Frank Abagnale Jr., who successfully cons millions of dollars by posing as a Pan Am pilot, a doctor, and a legal prosecutor. His remarkable talent for deception and his ability to forge documents make him one of the most sought-after criminals in the world. Hot on his trail is Carl Hanratty, an earnest and relentless FBI agent whose pursuit of Frank becomes a cat-and-mouse game that spans continents. The film combines thrilling escapades with poignant moments, making it a compelling watch that highlights the fine line between genius and criminality. Number 2. There Will Be Blood. This is a 2007 epic period drama directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, based loosely on Upton Sinclair's novel Oil. The film stars Daniel Day-Lewis as Daniel Plainview, a ruthless silver miner turned oilman in the early 20th century, whose relentless pursuit of wealth leads him to the oil-rich town of Little Boston. Set against the backdrop of a burgeoning oil industry, the narrative follows Plainview as he navigates the complexities of ambition, family, and morality. He arrives in Little Boston with his adopted son and quickly seeks to dominate the local oil market. However, he faces opposition from Eli Sunday, a charismatic preacher who demands a share of the profits for his church. The film explores themes of greed, power, and the corrupting influence of capitalism, culminating in a dramatic and violent confrontation between Plainview and Eli. Number 1. The Wolf of Wall Street. The Wolf of Wall Street, directed by Martin Scorsese, is a biographical black comedy crime film released in 2013. The movie stars Leonardo DiCaprio as Jordan Belfort, a stockbroker who rises to immense wealth through corruption and fraud on Wall Street in the 1980s and 1990s. The film portrays Belfort's extravagant lifestyle, fueled by drugs, lavish parties, and reckless spending, while highlighting the consequences of his illegal activities. The movie is known for its energetic storytelling, bold performances, and unflinching depiction of excess and greed in the financial world. Thanks for watching this video, and do subscribe my channel for new updates.